For nearly 100 miles around. You can grab us Facebook or Google Bel Air Bowl. They are located behind the Bel Air Shopping Center. Where we roll at Bel Air Bowl.
Devon Energy is proud to support Hobbs High School athletic programs. By partnering with Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles!
Forest Tire is celebrating 80 years in business. There's always another task to tackle, but making your to-do list disappear generates a ton of wear and tear on your tires. Do more for more miles with the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. Whether it's hauling your boat up to the lake or driving through the job site, Michelin designed a tire that's tough enough for anything. Stop in today for the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire and get back to task mastering. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Just call us if it's a ride you like. We'll take you there and bring you back.
Hobbs Express provides bus service throughout Hobbs. The bus system operates Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays, 7 to 4. Hobbs Express has an immediate opening for a CDL bus driver, offering great pay and benefits. Apply online at hobbsnm.org or call 397-9230 for more information. When you need transportation anywhere around Hobbs, think of Hobbs Express. Hobbs Express, 397-9290.
From early mornings to late nights, JBW Solutions delivers expert industrial safety services and training to protect lives, ensure compliance, and build a strong safety culture. JBW Solutions helps workers stay safe and prepared every shift, every site, every day. If safety is first for you and your company, and it should be, call today, 860-460-4398. JBW Solutions, LLC. Do the right thing. Make the call. You may just save a life. 860-460-4398.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Here's some good news. Master Plumbers is thanking their customers. Right now, you can have your drain cleared for $39. $39, and you pick the drain. You better hurry. This drain clearing promotion won't last long. Plus, free camera inspection. Drain clogged? No problem. Call the Master. 397-9385. Reminder, Master Plumbers will meet or beat any competitor's plumbing price.
Master Plumbers, call the Master.
Attention mechanics. NMR Pipeline is hiring now. If you know your way around heavy equipment and you have your own tools, NMR Pipeline wants to talk to you. NMR is offering top pay based on experience and solid benefits, medical, dental, and vision. Pipeline isn't looking for trainees. They're hiring real mechanics ready to turn wrenches and get the job done right. Apply now at 300 South Main in Eunice. NMR Pipeline, built on skills driven by hard work. NMR Pipeline is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome into Lady Eagle basketball on Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5 Facebook. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, Jonathan Allen running camera, and welcome in. It's Hobbs at Lady Eagles hosting Lubbock Cooper here at Tasker Arena. We've had the national anthem school song playing now. That'll be followed by introduction of players, and we'll run down the rosters for you and then set the scene for this one tonight. For Lubbock Cooper under head coach Jaden Isler, they are 8-2 coming into this one. Texas teams season starting much earlier than New Mexico, starting that first week of November. Number 1 is Bricia Crenshaw. Number 3, Ashton North. 10 is Chloe Young. 11 is Anderson Dooley. 12 is Abriel Marshall. 22 is Hannah Campbell. 23 is Ado Suji. Number 33 is Malaya Castro. Malaya, formerly a Lovington Lady Wildcat, playing basketball and volleyball and softball, other sports for Lovington until this year when their family moved to Lubbock. For Hobbs High School under head coach Joe Carpenter, assistant Sydney Hill, S. Ornelas, G. Ray, Misty Hall, that is, and T. Wright. They are 2-0. And number 4 is Madison Cepeda. Number 12, Aliana Armitage. Number 14, Jordan Mendoza. Number 20, Mariah Mojica. 22 is Zaylee Hardison. 23 is Corelli Rivera. 24 is Zoe Ross. 30 is Aurelie Navarro. 33 is Kaysla Manise. 34 is Audrey Mackey. And 52 is Katie Godwin. And we come into this one kind of getting started early for the Lady Eagles, 2-0, having beaten Las Cruces Mayfield 52-39 on Tuesday, defeating the defending state champs Sandia 49-39 to start their season on November 22nd, last Saturday here at Tasker Arena. So they come into this one looking to beat Lubbock Cooper at 8-2. Lubbock Cooper averaging about 55 points per game. Hobbs averaging 50 so far in their 2 this season. And Lubbock Cooper coming in having lost to Canyon 50-41. Next up for them, they'll be at Friendship Memorial High School on Tuesday night. Next up for the Lady Eagles, they are going to be in action on the 5th. And they're going to be hosting Pebble Hills, one of the new teams from El Paso. TJ Miracle along with me, and this is our first look. TJ.
Well, it is a new look Lady Eagles squad, but a lot of experience coming back from the teams that have gone to the state title game so many years in a row. So even though a lot of experience graduating and moving on to the college ranks, a lot of experience back, going to be important. Play Lady Eagle basketball. If they do what they can do and they don't get slowed down, move the ball fast, play fast, play hard. I think they can get the win against Coach Isler's Cooper Lady Pirates.
Yeah, and your starters are Cepeda, Armitage, let's see, Zoe Ross, Kaysla Manise.
And the opening tip will be controlled by Cooper.
And it will, as Cooper, with a team of only 8 players on their roster, going to move it around the arc against the Lady Eagles. And move it all the way over to the right corner. They're moving quickly. Their pace very fast. Moving in. A shot is up, no good, and the rebound is by Ross.
Actually, that was Hardison, 22.
Zaylee Hardison, yeah. One of the standouts in volleyball for the Lady Eagles. And they move it down. Eliana Armitage in the lane takes a shot from the right and puts it up and in. First 2 points for the Lady Eagles. She found the
little seam on that right lane and took it right to the hoop and got it to rattle home.
And the rebound, of course, coming down. Cooper, and we're going to get a foul called, and it's going to be against Hobbs. It'll be a push-off foul on Cepeda, I believe.
Yep.
And that'll be a first foul on her, and it will be on the floor.
As Hardison checks out, Jordan Mendoza will come in for Hobbs.
And the inbound, a pass deep into the corner, moving it out and around the arc again. Great defense by the Lady Eagles as they're set up, but they move again to that left corner. A pass almost to the lane. Then at the top of the arc, a jump shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, and this time it comes down, and it's Cooper's. That's Hannah Campbell with it.
That was Osuji.
Oh, Osuji, sorry about that. I thought it was 22, but it was 23. So first rebound, it goes out of bounds.
And then a foul called on Hobbs.
And so that's going to be the second foul on Hobbs, and this time it is on Armitage. That's her first foul. And it is going to send, I believe, Osuji to the line.
Yes.
And it's up, no good. Rattles off to the left, so a miss, but she'll get another one. Another shot. Lady Eagles up 2-0 early on in this one. Again, only 8 players on the Lubbock Cooper roster. You know they're going to see in a lot of minutes. Second one does fall, so now it's 2-1. And Hobbs with the inbound. They get it to Cepeda, and it goes back to Mendoza. Mendoza now trapped up in the backcourt. Hobbs still in the backcourt, taken away, a turnover, and Cooper's got it. Now, Lady Eagles defending, and all kinds of pressure, but Cooper hangs on to it. Still working outside the arc. Great defense by Hobbs, keeping them moving it back from left to right. Now into the center, just inside the arc, a jump shot, no good. Armitage with the rebound, and they get it down to Mendoza. Mendoza in the lane, going to put up a shot, and
she took an extra step first, though, so she turns it over.
And so that's the second turnover for Hobbs, as that was a big shot. I think she just kind of estimated. I guess she underestimated exactly where she was. When she got in the lane, I think she thought she was a little bit closer to the basket, and she was taking some big steps, and one too many to be
As
able
she'll
to
be
get it
pulled
up.
out, and Aurelie Navarro will come into the ball game.
And Navarro is one of those players that has seen significant minutes with the Lady Eagles over the last couple of seasons.
And she
is
can be a
good
beast on
outside.
the board.
Yes, she can. She's good on the boards, but she can also hit it from outside. Lady Eagles trapping it up in the back court, but Lubbock Cooper managing it to move it forward, then losing the handle on it, almost stolen away, and then from beyond the arc was
Crenshaw, yeah.
Crenshaw with a just 2-pointer. I thought she had her foot behind the line. So now it is Lubbock Cooper, the Lady Pirates, 4-2. Lady Eagles down by 2. Aliana Armage driving in the lane, putting up a little floater. It's no good, and a rebound by Cooper, then stolen right away. The pass over to Ross, and she puts it up, and it is good. 4-4. So Ross with 2 points, Armitage with 2 points, and Lubbock Cooper finally across the timeline. They pass it in, a shot up, point blank, no good. Trying for the rebound, puts up a shot, gets fouled, and let's see who they call that on. It's going to be on Hobbs, and it is going to send one of the players to the
Campbell,
line.
number
That
22.
22, Campbell, Hannah Campbell, and she's got a rebound so far. This is her first shot from the line, and it's up and good, and they called it that foul.
They called it on Armitage, her second personal.
Yeah. And the second one up, no good. So 5-4 your score, Lubbock Cooper.
But Young comes
they
away
get
with the rebound.
So Young with her first rebound. Lubbock Cooper passing around the arc, trying to find room to drive in the lane. Good defense by Zepeda. They pass it out to the left corner, and there's a shot up from beyond the arc, no good. Fight for the rebound. Going up for it was Mendoza and Muniz, and a foul, I believe, is called. Yes, it's going to be on number 22, Campbell, her first, and it's on the floor. So Lady Eagles get it. They inbound from beneath their basket, move it across the timeline. Cepeda's got it. Passes to Armitage. Armitage, top of the arc. Finding spin move, driving in, loses the handle on it. It's picked up. Another turnover by Hobbs. Now they get it to Osuji, and then a fight for it.
Yeah, Osuji was out of control, but they're going to call the push foul on Hobbs. It looks like they're going to get that one on, they're actually on Ross.
On Ross. So Zoe Ross. I knew there was a 2 involved. I was looking to see if it was a 2-2, 2-4. First foul on Zoe. It'll be on the floor.
So Cooper right now is 1 away from the bonus here in this first quarter.
A lot of fouling by Hobbs so far, but, you know, their bread and butter is trying to force turnovers, grabbing the ball, double dribble. So there's a turnover by Lubbock Cooper. Give it to Hobbs. And it'll be Zepeda to inbound. She'll get it to Zoe Ross. Over to Zepeda on the right wing, into Godwin in the game for the first time, and it's tipped away and taken away. 4th turnover by Hobbs. Lubbock Cooper takes it, drive down, a no-look pass to the right corner, then pass back out to Osuji on the right wing, and then pass back. Oh, wide open look from three-point range is no good. Fight for the rebound. Katie Godwin got a hand on it, goes out of bounds, but it's last touch by Lubbock Cooper.
Yeah, Marshall came across the back and swatted it away. And
Muniz will have it to inbound underneath the Hobbs girls basket. So still 5-4 is your score. Lubbock Cooper with a 1-point lead, 4:19 left to play in this first quarter. Hobbs inbounds, to Zepeda, back to Muniz. Muniz going to run the point, cross the timeline, right side. Still got it. Still got Osuji working on her. Drives the lane. Puts up a shot off the backboard. No good. Fight for the rebound. And Cepeda's, was Ross who comes up with it. Her second rebound and a put up shot no good and a foul on the rebound. It's going to send Ross to the line.
They're going to call that on Osuji. That'll be her first personal second team foul. And so Hobbs trailing by 1. Zoe Ross to the line.
4:02 left in this first, and a lot of back and forth basketball and a lot of turnovers. Hobbs with 4 turnovers so far. First is up, no good, off of the front rim. Ross backs out. She'll have another shot at it. Chance to tie this up right here. And Osuji, and it looks like, and that one is good. Ross sinks that one, and we are tied 5-all. As I was looking to pick up the number of who was in the lane, or who was rebounding for Lubbock Cooper. They're still behind the timeline now. They cross at center court. Passing off to the left wing. Stop. A three-point shot on the way. No good. Big rebound kicked out, and that's who? North, I think.
That was Crenshaw.
Crenshaw is controlling. Passes around. Osuji now getting worked on by Cepeda. Osuji over the left. Passing into the corner. Ross with good defense right there. Passes it off. Gets it back. Out near center court now. Good defense.
Good job by Ross to go through that screen that was set by Castro to stay on Her Lady, and then a turnover on a travel.
And a travel. So now I've got 2 turnovers for three for Cooper and 4 for Hobbs.
Yes.
And this will Ross comes out, and it will be, I think, Muniz to inbound.
Muniz to Cepeda.
Yep. Back to Muniz on the left wing. Muniz driving in, pulling back out, top of the arc. Over to Cepeda, left wing. Cepeda moves out near center court. Now back to the left, driving in. Passes into the lane. Godwin tries to lose his handle, picks it up, though, saves it. Then to Muniz, and then a three-point attempt from the right wing, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to end up loose, and Muniz picks it up. Muniz now drives in, trying to put it up from the left. It goes in, and she's going to draw the foul and count the basket, too. Was that Muniz, or was that actually
That
Mendoza?
was Muniz, but I think they called the bucket off.
They said no good.
Yep, so, well, they said she was fouled before, so,
So
foul going to get called on number 3, Ashton North, her first personal third-team foul, and wipe the bucket off, but Hobbs keeps possession.
Cepeda will inbound and gets it out. Muniz with a three-point attempt, no good, and Cooper with the rebound.
Crenshaw, her second.
They get it all the way to the left corner. Great defense by Hobbs on that, as that looked like it was Rivera. Lubbock Cooper having to pass around the arc again. Good defense. But now a three-point attempt up from the left wing. No good. Fight for the rebound in the lane. The whistle sounds. Are they going to call it a jump ball or a
Nope, they're going to call a foul on Hobbs. As North controlled, and so that'll put them in the bonus.
And that looks like that's going to be Hardison.
Yep,
That's
her
her
first personal 5th-team foul on the Lady Eagles.
And North will go to the line. North with no points in the game, just a foul, and the first one is up and good. Sinks it now. 1-point lead by Lubbock Cooper with 2:18 left in this first.
Cooper with 3 trips to the line so far here in this first quarter.
Hobbs doing an awful lot of fouling and more turnovers for them. And sinks the second one as well. So now 7-5. Lady Eagles have it, though. It's Mojica moving it down to Godwin. Godwin passes to Cepeda. No, that is
Ross.
Ross back in after sitting out for just a couple of minutes. Now to Rivera. Rivera, top of the arc, kicks it out to the left wing. Now Muniz with a three-point shot attempt, no good. Godwin fighting for the rebound, but it's Lubbock Cooper who controls it. Then a pop-up, and it's stolen away. Rivera with a steal, but then a foul is going to be called on Cooper.
After Castro got the rebound, she got her pocket picked, and so they are going to call the block foul on Lubbock Cooper. And so quickly with a second foul picked up by number 33, that would be...
It's Malaya Castro.
That's Castro,
it is
yeah.
Castro, and that sends... that is going to send number 23, Rivera, to the line. And let's see.
Missed the first one.
Yeah, she missed the first one. Cepeda comes in, and Muniz goes out. Also in the blocks for Hobbs, Zoe Ross rebounding. And the second one is up, and that one falls in. So now a miss and a make by Rivera puts Hobbs within one. 1:45 left. The ball's loose on the ground, trying to chase it down and pick it up in time to control it is Rivera. But what are they going to call?
They're going to call backcourt violation on Hobbs.
So it will be not as officially a turnover. No,
Yep.
It will be a turnover, the 5th for Hobbs. And that's going to give Lubbock Cooper the ball at midcourt. They will throw it in right in front of Taskovich into the backcourt. Good defensive pressure by Ross right there. Ross, again, an 8th grader starting varsity for Hobbs. Lubbock Cooper trapped outside the arc, looking for room, looking for position. Passing over to Osuji on the left. She drives in toward the lane, then kicks it over. Ball momentarily loose, and they travel and turn over. That's the 4th turnover for Lubbock Cooper, and a break for Hobbs as they're going to get it back And they're going to inbound right to the left of their basket. Zepeda into Ross. Ross will run the point, run it across timeline, left side. Hobbs trailing by 1, 7-6. A low-scoring back-and-forth game. Lots of fouling already. And Ross takes it in from the left. A bank shot off the glass for 2 more points. She's got 5 in the game. 5 of Hobbs' 8 points so far, and it's 8-7. And across a flip-flop as Lubbock Cooper, again, turns the ball over with under really good defensive pressure by Hobbs. That was Hobbs with really great quick transition on that, putting immediate pressure on. You're seeing that press, and Lubbock Cooper folded on that one. So it'll be Hobbs to inbound. That's Ross who's going to inbound probably to Zepeda right in front of the scorer's table. 1:02 left on the clock. Hobbs leading 8-7. And back to Ross. Ross going to take it across, back to Zepeda on the right side. She drives in, double teamed, so she kicks it out to Rivera, and I think they're going to timeout.
Travel.
No, travel. So a 6 turnover for Hobbs. Again, those turnovers, those unforced turnovers are really, that and the fouls are really stacking up against the Lady Eagles. They would have created probably more offensive opportunities for themselves without the turnovers and without the fouling. Lubbock Cooper inbounding now across the timeline, finally against good pressure by Zepeda, but taking it all the way in with a little jump shot in front of the hoop.
Marshall.
That was Marshall's first 2 points, 9-8 now. Ross coming the other way, top of the arc, leaves it off for Mendoza. Mendoza now to Zepeda. Zepeda tries to drive in the lane. She's kept out though. Good defense right now by Cooper. Mendoza over to Navarro in the left corner. Now back up, and Rivera wide open at the top of the arc. Zepeda, top of the arc, no go. Cooper with the rebound and a pass down. It looked like it was going to be a for sure for Campbell underneath the basket, but the ball's knocked away by Hobbs, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cooper. And it'll be Zepeda to inbound with 8.8 seconds left. Lady Eagles trailing by 1, 9-8. And Ross has got, and the whistle sounds.
They're going to call the palm ball.
They're going to call a palm ball on Ross. The Boo Bird's out for Hobbs. They don't agree with that. So that's going to be a turnover, number 7 for Hobbs, and give it back to Lubbock Cooper with only 3.9 seconds on the clock. And they will inbound in the backcourt. A quick pass into Osuji in the left corner. She'll drive the lane, put up a bank shot, up and in. Osuji with 3 points. And just like that, the end of the first quarter. And the Lady Pirates of Lubbock Cooper with an 11-8 lead. But we'll be back with the second quarter. A fast-paced, exciting game for the Lady Eagles on Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5 Facebook.
Outlaw Grill's the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
And back to Tasker Arena as the Lady Eagles coming out this game back and forth. The Lady Eagles put the first 2 points on the board, but they have turned over the ball 7 times in that first quarter, and they've had 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 fouls. Yep, 5 fouls listed for them, and 5 fouls for Lubbock Cooper, as a matter of fact. But Lubbock Cooper beating them on the boards just slightly in my statistics for that first quarter.
Yeah, 9-4 on the rebounding statistics.
And so that's pretty huge, and that and the turnovers kind of tell the tale why the Lady Eagles are trailing by 3 points. That's not much though, and there's a lot of basketball left, and the Lady Eagles will have the ball to inbound starting this second quarter. 11-8 is your score, as they're going to look to hopefully surge past Lubbock Cooper in the second quarter. It's going to be Rivera who will inbound to Zepeda at midcourt right in front of Taskovich. I don't know what we're waiting on. Now they say play. And Zepeda is going to get it. Drive to the right. She's wide open. Lubbock Cooper just left her open. Takes a shot. Won't fall. But Hobbs with the rebound. That was, I believe, Navarro. And then the rebound, the put up, no good. Hobbs with a second rebound off that. Third look. And that was Rivera, Moniz actually, fighting for the ball, ending up, I think it was a jump ball.
Yeah.
They're going to call it. It's Lubbock Cooper's ball. So a jump ball, Moniz fighting for it on the floor. But Lubbock Cooper with it, knocked away, and they're going to, there's a whistle that sounded. What are they going to say, equipment failure? Or somebody, this is a,
I'm
Joey
not sure.
Carpenter is up wanting explanation too, I believe. They're going to, they just give the ball to Lubbock Cooper to inbound. Still in the backcourt, almost losing it. Turnaround, good pressure, defensive pressure by Hobbs. Campbell to Osuji in the corner, a three-pointer on the way, no good, and it is Lubbock Cooper with the rebound. They lose it, though, and a takeaway as that was Mojica? No, 30. That was Navarro. And now the pass over and a shot up. No good. Mendoza took it, a spin shot. Hobbs fighting for the rebound, and now, yes, Rivera with it. Gonna drive back, pass off, another shot on the way, but a whistle sounds, and it's gonna be, as Moniz took the shot, but it's gonna be Lubbock Cooper called for the foul. And
they're gonna get that on Crenshaw. That'll be her first team foul in the quarter, and it'll put Moniz at the line to shoot 2.
And Moniz is her first trip to the line tonight. She has no points in the game so far. First shot is up, a flat shot, but good, as that gives the Lady Eagles 9 points in the game, 11-9, trailing by 2 now. And it's Ross, and I can't see, I think in the blocks for Hobbs, rebounding, and fight for the rebound. Lubbock Cooper's got it, though. That is Campbell to Osuji. Osuji back to Campbell near midcourt now, passing it off. Moving over. Good defensive pressure again. Now a shot at the top of the arc, a three-pointer on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound, and getting it, though, is number
Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall, and then a whistle sounds, and they're going to call what I think it was a turnover.
Jump ball.
Oh, jump ball. Okay.
So it'll be a turnover.
Yep.
That'll be the 9th turnover for Cooper. Hobbs has not capitalized so far, though.
And second jump ball called in the game so far. First one went Lubbock Cooper's way. Moniz has got it over on the white ring, sending it to Ross. Ross moving over, top of the arc. Leaving it off for Navarro. Navarro to Cepeda. Cepeda working the ball over in the left arc. Now into the corner, a three-pointer on the way, no good. And a fight for the rebound. Coming down with it is going to be Navarro. And then loses the ball in the lane, and Lubbock Cooper's got it.
Actually, Campbell with the rebound off of the putback by Navarro,
right.
and then Osuji goes right to the hoop and puts it through.
And Osuji now with 5 points in the game. That is Rivera with the ball, bringing it down. No room. Osuji keeping her from being able to take a shot from the right, so they kick it back out. Hobbs gets it to Moniz. Moniz takes a three-pointer, no good, and Navarro with the rebound, her third, kicks it out. Moniz back with it near the timeline. Now over to the right. Whoa, almost a travel, but Rivera saves it. And then off the foot of Lubbock Cooper goes out of bounds. It'll stay Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball. 5:31 left to play in this second quarter, and Lubbock Cooper is up 13-9 over the Lady Eagles. Fresh legs coming in for both teams as Navarro goes out and Rivera goes out. And it's going to be coming in. Mariah Mojica comes in. And Ross stays in.
And Armitage also in.
Armitage in as well, along with Cepeda. And a shot up from the right as Ross tries to put one up. It doesn't fall, but she gets fouled. And so she'll go to the line again. She's 1 for 2 at the line. She's got 5 points in the game for the Lady Eagles so far.
Going to call that on Chloe
9.
Young. That'll be her first personal second team foul.
So Ross to the line, second trip tonight. Puts it up and, banks out. She missed the first one of her pair last time, but she sank the second one. And has scored 5 of Hobbs' 9 points in this game so far. Second one is up. That one is going to fall in. So now it's 13-10. And Cooper will inbound from beneath their basket. Get it back, still behind the timeline. Cepeda, good pressure. Crossing the timeline and a fight for it, and yes, a turnover and a takeaway, a steal. They pass back to Cepeda, and she drives into the lane and puts it up, a layup up and in, her first 2 points. And now the Lady Eagles within one, 13-12. Lubbock Cooper in the backcourt. Cepeda with good pressure. They move it across on the left side. Then drive in the lane, and it's blocked to take it away, but they're going to call jump ball. As I thought that would be a foul, but apparently Hobbs had a hand on it long enough to call it a jump ball, but the arrow goes the way of Lubbock Cooper. They'll inbound to the left of the Hobbs basket, and they get it out top of the arc. And Ross guarding out there. Cepeda also now guarding. Lubbock Cooper outside the arc, left side. Bounce it around. Bounce it back around, back over to left side. Almost thinking about the three. Now Campbell's got it. She drives in, kicks it out, and a three-pointer on the way. No good. Fight for the rebound, and Campbell ends up on the floor. I think they're going to call a jump ball because down there with her was.
They're going to say out of bounds, and they're actually going to give the rebound there to Campbell, her fifth, but she slid across the baseline, and so she turns it over to Hobbs.
And Muniz will inbound, get it to Cepeda. Cepeda gives a run across timeline, left side. Handling the ball, running the point, leaving it off for Muniz. Muniz outside the arc on the right side to Aliana Armitage. Armitage top, and she spins in, but then kicks it out to Cepeda from the left corner. Three-pointer up, no good. Cepeda's going to end up with her own rebound. Get it back. It bounced out far enough. Now she'll pass it out to Mojica. Mojica back to Armitage. Armitage, top of the arc, drives in now and gets the ball stripped away. That's another turnover. And then a trip in the backcourt, and they're going to get, I believe, Lubbock Cooper? They're going to get the charge.
Mendoza on that one.
All
Actually,
right.
I'm sorry, they're going to get Muniz on that one. Her first team foul in the quarter on Hobbs.
And Hobbs still trailing by one. 13-12 is your score with 3:52. A very low-scoring back-and-forth affair here.
Both teams have had some looks, but just not having a lot of luck getting anything to fall.
Novato comes in. Lubbock Cooper inbounding midcourt, and they throw it away. So there's a 10. That's the 12th turnover. 12th, yep. Give it to Hobbs. They'll inbound in front of the student section, and that's going to be Mojica to inbound. Give it to Cepeda. She'll cross the timeline. Left side, run to the point. Passes over to Muniz in the left corner. She brings it out. Passes now into Ross. Drives the lane and gets the ball blocked by Osuji. Sends it out of bounds. A clean block. So it will be still Hobbs basketball. And
Navarro just took kind of a funny angle on that one and was lucky that one didn't get swatted into the hands of one of the Lady Pirates.
Hobbs will inbound to the right of their basket into Muniz. Muniz right side. Thinks about the three. Passing it off. Cepeda over on the left arc to Armitage or Ross in the corner. She drives the lane. This time puts it up in front, and it does fall or no?
Travel.
Travel.
Got her on the travel before she got it to fall.
So there we go with the 10th turnover for Hobbs that I've got.
I've got 9, so.
All right.
But then a travel on the inbound, and so Hobbs gets it right back.
Yeah, they trade turnovers. Hobbs will have it, and they'll inbound just to the right of their basket. It looks like that's going to be Mojica to inbound, looking for somebody open, gets it way out midcourt. Cepeda saves it. Cepeda now working it around left side, outside the arc, leaves it off. Nope, keeps it and loses the handle, and Lubbock Cooper picks it up. That's going to be the 10th turnover for Hobbs. 3 minutes left before the half. A three-pointer up and good. Who hit that?
That was Marshall. She was wide open from the right wing, and she drained it.
So Marshall with 3 points. She's got 5 in the game. Now Hobbs coming the other way. They trail by 4. Passing it to Navarro underneath the basket. A point-blank shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. The putback, no good. This time they had Campbell with the rebound.
Believe that was North with the rebound.
North with the rebound. All right. That was a question mark. I couldn't see. It was a fan passing in front of us. Lubbock Cooper with the ball. out near timeline. Now they pass it over the left side. 3-point attempt on the way, no good, and that is going to be Navarro with the rebound, but then it pops out of her hands, and Lubbock Cooper ends up with it momentarily, but goes out of bounds, and now they're going to say it's Lubbock Cooper's ball.
Yeah,
and
they're going to
Hobbs,
say Hobbs touched it last before it went out.
they're going to say it was Manice who touched it. Hobbs does not like that call, so it'll be Lubbock Cooper to inbound from right in front of Taskervich. 2:16 left, and Cooper is ahead 4 points, 16-12. They inbound it into the backcourt, bring it across, passing back to the right. Zepeda with the defense. Ross now stepping up. Lubbock Cooper going to pass, burn a little clock, pass around the outside of the arc, look for position. Yes, and they do. They pass it into the lane, and they pass it. Was that North? I think into North. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
and she gets run into. Yeah, as they
they're going to
pass
get
it.
Muniz for the foul.
Muniz was just in the wrong place at the right place at the wrong time, or wrong place at the right time, whichever way you want to look at it. As she was just guard, she was underneath and gets run into. But North will go to the line, and the first one's up, no good. So Muniz with her third foul. Third foul on Muniz.
Yep.
I didn't write one of those down. North with another chance at it. This one she sinks.
3 points for
Yep,
North, all
three.
of them from the charity stripe.
And 17-12, 5-point lead, and Lady Eagles with the ball back. 1:45 left in the first half. Oh, a pass into Armitage in the lane, looking for room. Puts up the layup, and good. Armitage with her 4th point, second layup. Makes it 17-14. Lady Eagles need to force a turnover, maybe get the points back. Oh, a quick pass down, a nice transition offensively for Lubbock Cooper. Oh, and then drains it. Who was that?
Marshall.
Marshall drains it from way beyond the arc. Her second three-pointer, and she's got 8 points in the game. A quick pass down to Armitage in the lane, or Zepeda really. The
Armitage,
ball up,
yep.
no good, and then Armitage comes down with it, and then she gets run into. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a foul. She will go to the line, and they're going to call that on what, Crenshaw?
Crenshaw, yep.
That's her second, or no, they've got that as her third foul.
Second foul, and that's third team foul.
Yeah, okay. Second foul on her. I had it right on the stats. And Armitage with, nope, hits the front, back, and bounces off. So a miss for her, but she gets another chance at it. And by the way, it's 20-14. Yes, you are seeing that score correctly. Lady Eagles now trailed by 6. This is the furthest in the hole they've been in this game. Second one spins out as well. And Lubbock Cooper, that's North with the rebound in the backcourt. Zepeda, nope, not Zepeda. That was Rivera with pressure. Now North has got it. Pass it off to Asuji. Cooper going to burn a little clock and look as it drives in the lane, loses the handle on it, gets it back though, and now tries to put up a little shot, no good, but Lubbock Cooper with the rebound. North again. Now they pass it around the outside the arc. Again, 40 seconds left, and they have a 6-point lead as North drives the lane, then a no-look pass out to the corner, then to Asuji. Asuji with a 3-point shot on the way, no good, and Armitage with the rebound to Zepeda. Zepeda over to Ross in the left corner. Ross puts it up, no good. Fight for the rebound. The ball's on the floor. Girls are on the floor. Do they call a jump ball?
Yes.
They do.
So
this one should
Armitage
be
did a nice
Hobbs.
job locking her up, as Campbell and she were battling for it. So Hobbs trailing by 6 with under 20 seconds to go in the half, and probably needs to put points on this possession.
Definitely, as Hobbs will inbound. They'll get it out to Zepeda near the timeline. Zepeda looking, 15 seconds left here. Leaves it off, the ball on the floor, fight for it, and it'll be Cooper to control. They'll come up with it, 6 seconds left. And they're still, and they're going to call travel. Good defensive pressure being put on there, and I think that was Rivera who was putting on the pressure. That's right. So a turnover and give it to Hobbs. 3.2 seconds left, and they send Mendoza in, or no, Muniz comes back in for Rivera, and it will be Mojica to inbound. Gets it to Zepeda. Zepeda drives in, puts up a bank shot, and at the buzzer, has her 4th point of the game and gets it within 4. So at halftime, Lubbock Cooper is leading 20-16, and we'll be back with your halftime report. Lady Eagle basketball on Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5 Facebook.
SunGuard Precision is all about your truck and your home and making both look and feel amazing. SunGuard uses Lumar Window Tint, the top name in the game. For your truck, that means a cooler cap, UV protection, and a sleek custom look that turns heads. For your home, it's all about comfort blocking heat, reducing glare, and adding privacy without losing your view. SunGuard Precision brings style, protection, and performance on the road and at home. Call or look up SunGuard Precision in names and numbers. SunGuard Precision, your tinting pros. Attention mechanics. NMR Pipeline is hiring now. If you know your way around heavy equipment and you have your own tools, NMR Pipeline wants to talk to you. NMR is offering top pay based on experience and solid benefits, medical, dental, and vision. NMR Pipeline isn't looking for trainees. They're hiring real mechanics ready to turn wrenches and get the job done right. Apply now at 300 South Main in Eunice. NMR Pipeline, built on skills driven by hard work. NMR Pipeline is an equal opportunity employer. Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
Did you know that Lee County State Bank drive-up lanes are open late? Interactive tellers give you convenient, extended drive-through hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lee County State Bank ITMs feature a screen which connects you to a live teller inside the bank to assist you with your banking transactions. No need to rush to the bank with Lee County State Bank's extended ITM drive-through lanes conveniently located near you in Lovington, Hobbs, and Eunice. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, yes! Straight.
Happen. Find them on Facebook or Google Bel Air Bowl. They are located behind the Bel Air Shopping Center, where we roll at Bel Air Bowl.
Devon Energy is proud to support Hobbs High School athletic programs. By partnering with Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles! For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a
Forest
business.
Tire is celebrating 80 years in business. There's always another task to tackle, but making your to-do list disappear generates a ton of wear and tear on your tires. Do more for more miles with the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. Whether it's hauling your boat up to the lake or driving through the job site, Michelin designed a tire that's tough enough for anything. Stop in today for the Michelin Defender LTX. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
And welcome back to Lady Eagle basketball on Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5 Facebook. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle and Jonathan Allen running camera for us. And at halftime, your score is 20-16. Lubbock Cooper leading. They led at the end of the first as well, 11-8. And looking at the stats, I think I still didn't write correction down on this. Crenshaw, I've got down with 2 points, 2 rebounds, or is it 3?
3 points, 3 rebounds.
3 and 3, not 2 and 2. Okay, 3 and 3. North with 3 points, 3 rebounds as well. I've got Young with 1 rebound, Marshall with 8 points, 1 rebound, Campbell with 1 point, 5 rebounds, Osuji with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and Castro with a rebound. So their leading scorer right now is Marshall with the 8 points, but their leading rebounder is Campbell with 5, and they had 14 turnovers in that first half. For the Hobbs Lady Eagles, right now, your leading scorer is Ross with 6 points and a rebound. Then you have Zepeda with 4 points, 1 rebound. Armitage with 4 points, 4 rebounds. You have Rivera with 1 point, 1 rebound, and a steal. You have Nevada with 6 rebounds, no points. Manise with 1.3 rebounds and 12 as turnovers for Hobbs Lady Eagles in that first half. So Hobbs scored first, but since then it's been a kind of a rocky road for the Lady Eagles, TJ.
Well, it certainly has, and when you look at some of the other numbers in the first quarter, Cooper out-rebounded Hobbs 9-4, and so they had many more looks on that. Then you look at free throws. Hobbs did wind up coming out on the front end of the free throw battle in the first half, 17-15. But when you go to the free throw line, Lubbock Cooper 5 of 8. That's a pretty good number. It's not fantastic. It's not all world, but it is pretty good. Hobbs, though, 4 of 10. That's just, even I don't need a calculator to do that one. That's just 40% from the free throw line. They forced 14 turnovers, and they might have converted on 2 of those 14, and hard to do a lot when you're working on that and looking at the Hobbs slate, too. Not a single three-pointer in the first half. I can't remember the last time I saw a Hobbs Lady Eagle stat sheet that did not include a single tray. They took some. They just didn't hit them.
They didn't take as many three-point shots as Lubbock Cooper did. Lubbock Cooper had many more misses than makes from beyond the arc. However,
still got 3 of them to fall.
They got more of them to fall because they were taking more. They took more shots, and therefore they created more looks and more opportunities to sink it, both from beyond the arc and underneath the basket. And that's why the scoring is like it is right now. And in fact, you could look at the stats and say the Lady Eagles to just trail 4 compared to some of the things that they are not doing as well is kind of surprising and a good thing. We'll take just trailing by 4 at half with some of those stats that they're giving and those so many of those opportunities that they have given Lubbock Cooper. And if Lubbock Cooper had gotten more of their three-pointers to fall, this game would be, Lady Eagles would be even further in the hole. As it is, they're within reach. There's a lot of basketball whole half to play, and they're only trailing by 4, but they've got to clean up some things coming out of that, coming out of the locker room and into the second half, TJ.
Well, they do. A lot of things I think Coach Carpenter is going to be telling them at halftime is, they were just way too sloppy. I think they came out and just like, oh, we got this. And now remember, in their place last year, we started pretty slow, and it was pretty close at half like this, and then Hobbs pulled away in the second half. But this is a little bit different Cooper team than we saw last year. And, Coach Isler is going to say, keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on, and he's done that, and Hobbs so far has not responded. They have to figure out how to break the pressure. It's not a press.
No,
it's just pressure.
Just
and they haven't moved the ball around extremely well. They need to be a little quicker with the ball, and they need to look for the open girl, and they need to look for the open lane a couple times. And you've seen it both with Zepeda and with Ross. They've started run-ins on the baseline, and they've had a clear lane, but they've thrown it out to another girl to maybe take I don't want to say a higher percentage shot, but if you've got a clear lane, maybe a slightly riskier shot.
Sure.
So, if you've got the ability to go to the basket, I don't care if it's on the baseline or through the lane, you've got to take that shot. I understand wanting to pass the ball around, but if you can get close to the bucket and put a runner up, you've got to take it, and you've got to be just a little bit selfish there. Now, I know they want to move the ball around. They want to get more girls involved, but when you have an open look, you have to take that shot.
Yeah, they're losing the rebounding battle. They lost it, of course, as you mentioned. And I brought that up in that first half. They're winning it now, but in that first, they lost a lot of points and opportunities there in that first quarter to Lubbock Cooper. They did clean that up. I noticed they picked that up a little bit. They started getting into position a little bit better to be able to get those rebounds. However, they have not capitalized on the turnover situation. They haven't capitalized on the rebounds that they have managed to grab. So it doesn't matter if you're out rebounding, if you're not making points off of those turnovers that you're forcing. And the foul situation really was biting them in the first quarter. They lightened up on that, and in that we're not creating and committing as many fouls in that second quarter. So doing some things better, but they're definitely going to have to continue to clean things up and play a little bit. And Lubbock Cooper is managing to do this, everything that they've done with only 8 girls on the roster. Those girls are seeing a lot of time. They're playing a lot of time on the court without fresh legs spelling them. So they're definitely giving Hobbs all they can handle at this point. It's how Hobbs responds to all this and plays the second half that will really tell the tale, TJ.
Well, it certainly will, and we are ready for the second half of action right here. So the Lady Eagles with some ground to make up, but with the ability to do it as they're back out and they're ready to go, and so are we from here at Tasker Arena.
Thank you very much. Lady Eagle basketball here on Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5 Facebook. Your starters back out on the court. Cepeda, Armitage, looks like a Muniz, Ross, and is that
Navarro?
Navarro, that's right, Navarro. But it will be Lubbock Cooper to inbound at half court right in front of Taskovich, so they will get the ball to start this second half. As they move the ball quickly around the arc, a three-point attempt on the way, no good. The ball, fight for it. It's loose, still loose, arms up, and Cooper manages to get it. I think that was Campbell who got the rebound.
Actually, it was Marshall, 12.
Marshall, okay, and Marshall got the rebound.
And then fouled.
Yep, and then gets fouled, and they're going to call that. Let's see who they do call that on Hobbs. Be a shooting foul. So it's going to be on, as number 30, that's going to be on Navarro. That's her first foul, I believe.
As the first shot up and missed by Marshall.
So Marshall with a
Misses
second
the
chance.
second.
That's right. It bounces out. Fight for the rebound as Navarro had her hand on it. No, that was Ross who had her hand on it. But goes down, and they're going to call
They
that.
say jump ball.
Yep, jump ball. So,
But it'll be Hobbs' possession.
and Hobbs will inbound. That's going to be Ross to Cepeda in the backcourt. Cepeda crosses timeline left side, just walking across. Calling the O. Move it around to the right wing, passing it off to Muniz in the corner. Muniz back to Cepeda, top of the arc, leaves it off for Ross. Ross moving. Now drives in, no room, kicks it back out to Cepeda. Cepeda all the way in the corner over to Navarro. Navarro back to Cepeda, right in front of the basket, and Cepeda with her 6th point of the game, puts it in and brings Hobbs within 2 points, 20-18.
And Navarro had a good look on the baseline, but she saw that Cepeda was
a
all by
turnover.
herself right in front of the basket.
A bounce pass, it goes awry. Cepeda picks it up, so turnover number 15 for Lubbock Cooper, and then a whistle sounds, and it's going to be a foul.
They're going to call that on Crenshaw. That'll be her third personal, first team foul on Cooper, and so that will put Muniz at the line for 2.
And Muniz will go. It's her second trip to the line. She's 1 for 2, make it 2 for 3. And puts Hobbs within 1 point. She can tie it up for Hobbs right here with one basket, and it up and in. Yes, she gets the bounce and 2 more points, and now we're tied 20-all.
So a quick 5-0 run for the Hobbs Lady Eagles with a minute gone here in the third. Have tied it back up.
I think they heard an earful at halftime, and they've responded well so far as Cooper driving down, puts a shot up, no good. Her 5th rebound, drives down, then passes it out to Ross in the left corner. She puts up a 3, it won't fall. Ross gets her own rebound, drives it over, kicks it in the corner, and bounce out to Cepeda, to Muniz to Armitage. And Armitage will put a spin move in the lane. She gets it taken away from her. That's a turnover. Hobbs, 13th?
That is, yep.
And Lubbock Cooper with the ball in the left corner. Osuji, a 3-point attempt, no good, but it'll be North with the rebound. And the putback, no good. Osuji with the rebound. And then finally it comes down, and Ross?
Yep.
With the rebound, gets it to...
And takes it coast to coast.
Yeah,
and then the
Ross
rebound by
puts it up,
Muniz.
but no good. Muniz will come up with it, and a foul is called. It will send Armitage. Nope. It'll send Muniz to the line. They're going to call that on number 10, Chloe Young. It's her second foul.
So, yeah, Muniz came down with the rebound and then was immediately fouled by Young.
And she puts it up, and that one will bounce out. She has a very flat shot. It usually works for her. That one no good. So she's got 2 misses and 3 makes at the line. A chance to put it in, break this tie. We're still tied at 20 all here. And Hobbs trailed 20-16 at the beginning of the half. That one is good. So Hobbs up 21-20. Lubbock Cooper with the ball. Send it up. Go back to Marshall. Back to Campbell. Kicks it out. A 3-point attempt on the way from the left arc, no good. Osuji with the rebound. A fight for it, yep. And the putback, no good. And Campbell with the rebound. And finally, that shot goes. 3 looks at the basket for Lubbock Cooper. And now they take the 1-point lead, 22-21. Zepeda takes it all the way into the right. Puts it up, no good.
It was partially blocked, but kept her hand on it.
Rivera with that, with the ball, kicks it back out. Zepeda now will leave it off for Rivera. Rivera now, she drives the lane. No look pass out to Muniz in the right corner. 3-point attempt, no good, but the rebound, Hobbs. That was Ross with the rebound. Ball kicked out to Muniz in the right corner. Defensive pressure like crazy, and I think they're going to call the travel. No, they're going to call a push foul against Lubbock Cooper.
Yeah, and that'll be on Crenshaw. That'll be her 4th personal, 3rd team foul on Cooper. And so she's going to have to sit, and they're going to send North in her place.
So, again, only 8 girls on that Lubbock Cooper roster, and one of them in foul trouble now. Ball inbounded. Hobbs gets it to Zepeda. She drives the lane, puts up a layup from the left, uncontested. No defensive pressure on that. Zepeda with 6 points in the game now, 8 points in the game now. The Lady Eagles 23-22, and they're going to call a foul as bringing it up was
5-second
Rivera.
violation.
5-second violation.
Still a turnover, though, so Hobbs will have it under their own basket.
They will, and a chance to Zepeda will inbound it to the right of the basket, looking for a quick point. Inbound, nope. Armitage going to kick it out to the right, bring it outside the arc, get it to Muniz, top of the arc. Muniz pulling back, now driving in, going to take it in. A little alley-oop shot hits the bottom of the basket and the rim, but she gets fouled by Osuji.
And she was just trying to draw that foul on Osuji, and that's exactly what she did there, and so she'll head back to the line.
She didn't have a prayer to really get that little shot.
Little underhand scoop,
yeah. It was doomed, but she drew the foul and gets to bury the bucket and put Hobbs up by 2 now as Muniz with another. All of Muniz's points have been from the free throw line tonight so far.
They have been.
And she has taken some shots, and usually she's when her 3-pointers are on, she is good. The second one, no good. Fight for it, as it looked like Campbell was going to get that.
And it was a fight as Rivera got to it, as did Young. And so they're going to give the jump ball, and so it'll be Young who will inbound it.
And it is a 24-22 ball game. Hobbs up by 2 with 4:45 left in the third quarter. Cooper still in the backcourt. Now they get it up to North. North going to pull back, pass it off to the right arc. And good defensive pressure there by Rivera. A ball up, no good, and the rebound by Muniz.
Yep,
and that's
her 5th.
Yeah, and she drives. She's going to drive all the way in, try to put it up, no good. Osuji with the rebound, and she's going to drive it in, kick it out to North, and a 3-pointer on the way from Castro. Castro with 3 points in the game now puts Lady Pirates up by 1, 25-24. Zepeda brings the ball down for Hobbs, passes it to Muniz, but it's kicked out of bounds. It'll stay Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball. Muniz will inbound right in front of the home section to Zepeda out near midcourt. Zepeda picks it up, passes over to Ross, left wing. Ross passes in the lane, pass all the way through to Zepeda, bring it back out. And now Armitage drives the lane, puts up a shot, won't fall. Fight for the rebound. She gets the rebound. And now Zepeda with a 3-point from the right wing. Her first 3-pointer of the game, and that puts Lady Eagles up by 2.
And the first Hobbs 3-pointer of the game.
27-25. Lubbock Cooper bringing it across the timeline. Now passing out to Castro on the right wing. Back to the top of the arc, now off to the left. As they're going to call a timeout. I think Joey Carpenter calling the time. No, it was Isler who took it. Carpenter was out on the floor. I think he anticipated seeing Isler call that timeout, and he was ready to pull the girls in. So 3:20 left to play in the third quarter. Lady Eagles up by 2, 27-25. We'll take the timeout. Be back in 30 seconds with more Lady Eagle basketball on the way.
Forest Tire is celebrating 80 years in business. There's always another task to tackle, but making your to-do list disappear generates a ton of wear and tear on your tires. Do more for more miles with the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. Whether it's hauling your boat up to the lake or driving through the job site, Michelin designed a tire that's tough enough for anything. Stop in today for the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire and get back to task mastering. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
And welcome back to Tasca Arena Lady Eagle basketball on Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle and Jonathan Allen running camera for us. And out of the Lubbock Cooper timeout, there have not been. Wasn't it the first timeout of the entire game? Yep. That's amazing. First timeout of the game. It's been fast-moving and fair. This Lady Eagle game got started a little late. The JV, Hobbs JV won 45-29, but they took extra time to do it. And this game getting started a little late has definitely been a back and forth, very close affair with Lubbock Cooper leading by 6 points at one point. Now Hobbs taking the lead back 27-25, 3:15 left in the third quarter. And out of the timeout, Cooper inbounding near midcourt, and they are a three-point shot on the way, no good, and Hobbs fighting for it. Actually, Armitage tipped it.
It's Rivera who gets the rebound.
Who gets the control of the ball and gets the credit for the rebound. But coming down and tipping it to her was Armitage. Now Ross and Ozepeda's got it. Now she leaves it off for Armitage, top of the arc. Passes it off to Ross. Ross moving out, top of the arc. Moves it over to the right corner. Armitage with the three-pointer on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound. Lubbock Cooper's got it. That's Campbell, right?
Mm-hmm. Her seventh.
And that is
and that'll be Young who brings it across.
Yeah, across timeline under pressure by Ross. Leaves it off. Now passes over to Castro on the right wing. Back into the right corner. Back to Castro. Back to North. Hobbs Lady Eagles with good defensive pressure, but Lubbock Cooper just kind of biding their time. And now ball loose in the lane, picked it up. That's a turnover and picked up by Ross. She's going to take it coast to coast, puts it up and in from the right, and puts Hobbs up by 4.
Their biggest lead of the ball game.
And that's nice. Picks it up off the floor and puts it up. 29-25 your score. Oh, almost tipped away by Rivera. Nice defense is stolen away by Mendoza. Mendoza going to take it coast to coast, up and in, off of this, Manice rather, up off the steal, a turnover by Cooper, and 2 points for Manice out of the steal. Hobbs on a roll, now they lead by 6, 31-25. Hobbs faithful, the sixth man getting into the action. Lubbock Cooper with the ball, an attempt from the lane, up and no good, and that's Manice with the rebound. She's going to bring it down across the timeline herself. Stop at the top of the arc at the right side, three-pointer on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound on the floor, jump ball. It's going to be jump ball.
Armitage got to it, and then that was Marshall, tied her up, but the possession arrow will stay with the Lady Eagles, as coming in for Hobbs will be Mojica.
And it looks like Zepeda maybe to inbound as Ross goes out. And it'll be, Zepeda to inbound from just the left of the basket, the Hobbs basket. Lady Eagles up by 6 here with 1:17 left in the third quarter.
12-point swing as Hobbs at one point down by 6.
Yeah, amazing. Hobbs fixed a lot of things. A quick pass and a shot up from in the lane, no good. Fight for the rebound, and North has it for Lubbock Cooper. Bounce pass to Osuji. Osuji gets the ball, knocked away. Who did that? Was that 30?
No, it was a good job by coming up Mojica. 20.
Mojica with a nice block. Strips it away. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay Lubbock Cooper basketball, but good hustle as Mojica has seen a lot of time and minutes in here in the third quarter. Lubbock Cooper to inbound. They get it to Campbell. Campbell passes it off. Osuji with a three-point attempt, no good. Campbell with a rebound. She goes out of bounds, and I think she went out of bounds.
Yep, she got the rebound, but then stepped out, and so that'll be a rebound, but then a turnover. That's the 19th turnover for Cooper.
As Hobbs will have it, and Armitage will inbound from underneath the Cooper basket. There, Hobbs gives it to Cepeda. Cepeda, again, uncontested as Cooper setting up the defense, trying to keep Hobbs out of the paint. They pass it to Rivera. Now she drives into the lane, kicks it out to the right, and a pass in, or no, an attempt, a shot up, no good, as Mojica put up a shot, and then the foul is going to be called.
Going to call that on Mojica
Hobbs
on the rebound, so that'll be her first personal, second team foul on the Lady Eagles.
And it'll give Lubbock Cooper the ball. They'll inbound just to the left of the Hobbs basket. The left looking at it. They do inbound. They're still in the backcourt. Hobbs double teaming, trying for the takeaway, and they do, as Mojica with a steal and tries to put up a shot. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Lady Eagle basketball, though. And Mariah Mojica stepping right into her big sister's shoes, as her big sister, who graduated in May, was very well known for steals, forcing turnovers, a lot of steals. And the quick inbound, Moniz gets a shot up, no good. The whistle sounds, and what are they going to say?
They're going to say she stepped on the baseline before she got it. It's a turnover for Hobbs.
And technically a turnover. I've got that as 14 turnovers for Hobbs now?
Yes.
Okay. Lubbock Cooper passes the ball and travels into the lane. No travel called, of course, but just takes the ball into the lane. A shot up, no good. The rebound comes out. A fight for it. It ends up going out of bounds.
Armitage actually had it and tried to push it into the corner for Muniz, but goes out.
Out of bounds, so it'll be Lubbock Cooper's ball. And Armitage will come out. Ross will go back in for Hobbs. And Zepeda will come out. So Ross, Mendoza, Rivera out there for Hobbs. Lubbock Cooper inbounds. They get it to Osuji. Osuji, top of the arc. She passes it off. Now back to the right. A three-point attempt from beyond the arc. No good. Rebound comes out. And at the buzzer, no good. A nice almost half-court attempt, but it bounces off the backboard. And it'll be the Lady Eagles with the lead at the end of the third. It is 31-25. They lead at the end of a quarter for the first time in this game, and we'll be back with more Lady Eagle basketball coming up on Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5 Facebook.
Did you know that Lee County State Bank drive-up lanes are open late? Interactive tellers give you convenient, extended drive-through hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lee County State Bank ITMs feature a screen which connects you to a live teller inside the bank to assist you with your banking transactions. No need to rush to the bank with Lee County State Bank's extended ITM drive-through lanes conveniently located near you in Lovington, Hobbs, and Eunice. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Tasker Arena. We've got a good one as the Lady Eagles trailed 11-8 at the end of the first, 20-16 at halftime. And in the third quarter, they came out, played like their hair was on fire. And we said they had a lot of adjustments and improvements and tightening up to do if they wanted to win this ball game. And they are proving that they won it. They now, after trailing 20-16, trailing by 4 at the half, now they're ahead by 6, 31-25, DJ.
A 16-5 run will do that, and that was actually an 11-2 run to start that quarter out. So a nice job by the Hobbs Lady Eagles, but you've got to think that there's going to be some quick adjustments going on down in the Cooper huddle. So Hobbs needs to keep their foot on the gas here. 6 points is not a safe one.
They did start forcing more turnovers and making points off of the turnovers, and Lubbock Cooper stopped making as many of their three-point shots that they had been attempting. And so Hobbs able now. Hobbs is winning the turnover battle by a couple. And
Madison Zepeda with 11 leads the way for the Lady Eagles.
And Lubbock Cooper inbounding from in front of Taskovich. A shot from the right corner, three-pointer attempt on the way, and it's going to be the control of the rebound is by Navarro.
Mojica, 20.
20, Mojica. Sorry about that. Not 30, 20. Hobbs brings it down, and then a three-point attempt from beyond the arc by
Muniz, and then Ross with the rebound.
Ross got the rebound, and Hobbs with the ball. It pops up. Hobbs will continue to get it as Mariah tried to save it. It goes out of bounds. Are they going to say she did save it?
No, there was a tip on it by Cooper, and so it'll wind up officially being a Hobbs turnover. That'll be their 16th turnover.
31, 15, 16, okay.
So Hobbs putting in basically a hockey line change. Three new girls coming in.
And still leading this one by 6 points. 7:29 left to play in this game. Cooper with the ball. Bring it down, right wing. Ross, good coverage on defense. Osuji now with it on the right wing, driving into the lane. Spin move. Tries to come up with the ball, and they're going to call. It was stripped away.
They're going to call jump ball. As a nice job there by Zepeda.
Yeah, and Armitage right there.
Got her hand on it, but the possession arrow stays with Cooper.
So Cooper will have the ball to inbound nope, they're going to say it is Hobbs' ball.
Well, they're going to switch the possession arrow, so that'll be turnover 21 for Cooper.
Armitage will have the ball to inbound to Zepeda. And again, Hobbs will be unchallenged in the backcourt as Cooper is
Cooper going to drop
up.
back in that 2-3 zone and try and keep Hobbs away from the bucket.
And Zepeda brings it across the timeline right side. Hobbs trying to break through that zone. Ross has got it, top of the arc. Now to Armitage. Armitage now drives in. Looked like she was going to leave it off, and the ball's taken away as Osuji has it. That's the another turnover for Hobbs. And then the ball almost taken away. North's got it, though. She puts it up and in from the right. Crenshaw, sorry. 1 and not 3. Coming the other way. Muniz with possession for Hobbs now, top of the arc. Gets it to Ross. Ross now over to Novato in the game for Hobbs. Novato over to Muniz in the left corner. Muniz brings it around. Out to Zepeda near timeline, near midcourt. Zepeda breaking free to Muniz. Thinks about the three. Can't break free. Gets it to Zepeda instead. Now Zepeda to Novato. A little pass into Armitage. Armitage, no room in the lane. Good defensive coverage right now by Cooper as Hobbs brings it right back out. Novato to Ross. Ross loses the handle on it. A fight for it. The ball's loose on the floor. They're going to say jump ball. The possession this time will go to Lubbock Cooper.
So that'll be a turnover for the Lady Eagles. Their 18th of the ball game. 2 minutes have expired here in the fourth. Hobbs up by 4.
Still 21 turnovers for 21 or 22?
21.
21 for Lubbock Cooper. They inbound, get across the timeline. Over on the left wing. Oh, Muniz trying to steal it. Doesn't manage it. North with pass to Osuji in the right corner. Osuji, are they going to call? Who are they going to call?
They're going to get Zepeda,
was flying, and gets Osuji. Osuji ends up on the floor temporarily. Looks like she got popped in the mouth, maybe.
Be her second personal on Zepeda. First in the quarter on Hobbs.
And
it will be on the floor.
It'll be on the floor, so it'll be an inbound opportunity for Lubbock Cooper.
It's Coach Isler down there. He wants the flagrant call. Not going to get it.
As I think Zepeda was just flying through the air, just trying to
get over for defense. Nothing intentional about it.
No. Incidental contact, even sometimes when it ends up being hard contact. It was the intent that matters. Osuji driving across, and now they're going to pass and get it to Campbell in the right corner. Three-pointer up, no good. Fight for the rebound. It pops up. It's going to be controlled by Ross. And Ross with a bounce pass to Muniz. Muniz gets it over to Rivera in the corner. A shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Novato has got it. She gets the rebound. And a timeout is being called. I think this is a Joey Carpenter timeout.
Yeah, as Navarro getting ready to go out of bounds under pressure, so he calls the 30 to maintain possession.
And we have a 31-27 game, a 4-point lead by Hobbs. We will come back. We'll take a timeout and be back with more Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball on the way.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
And with 5:18 left in the ball game, out of the Joey Carpenter timeout, Hobbs timeout. It is 31-27. Hobbs with a 4-point lead. They were down as much as 6 points in this game and have led by as much as 6. Both these teams keeping it pretty close, but back and forth. Cepeda to inbound to Godwin in the ball, and she loses the handle on it. That is taken away. Another turnover for Hobbs, their 19th. Lubbock Cooper almost losing the handle, almost going out of bounds. Double team as Hobbs trying for the takeaway. They manage it. The ball loose, and Zepeda's going to pick it up, go coast to coast. She takes it up and in. Zepeda with 2 more points makes it 33-27. She's got 4, 6, 8.
13.
13, yeah, 11 and 13. She also has Hobbs' only 3-pointer of the game. So coming the other way, it's Lubbock Cooper with possession. They're going to slow things down just a little bit as Campbell with the ball, passes over to the right wing. A 3-point attempt on the way, no good. And with the ball, and they're going to should call a Lubbock Cooper foul.
They're not, though. They're going to say just out of bounds off Cepeda.
Cepeda trips
a
over.
Hockey hip check there by Marshall.
It was really the feet Cepeda stumbled over. They don't call a foul. Instead, Lubbock Cooper gets the ball, and they trail by 6. Under 4.5 left to play in this one. And they're just slowing things down. Oh, Armitage flying. Was that Armitage flying out? Yep. Looking to try to steal the ball, and instead she's going to get called for the foul. Yep.
That'll be her third personal second-team foul on the Lady Eagles.
She fouls Campbell, and it'll be on the floor. Lubbock Cooper will have it to inbound in front of the Hobbs section, home section. And they inbound, almost taken away by Bernice. Bounce pass in toward the lane, then they kicked out, and a bad pass and not ready for it. Over here was North. It goes out of bounds, so it'll be a turnover. I got, 22 or 23?
23 now for Cooper.
23 now for Lubbock Cooper. Hobbs with the ball. Zepeda's going to run the point, cross timeline, center court. Passes over to Armitage left side. Armitage almost loses the handle, gets it to Manice in the right corner. She puts up a 3-point shot, buries it. Manice with the second Hobbs 3-pointer of the game and makes it 36-27.
And now 10 points for Caitlin Muniz.
And 9-point lead for Hobbs. Lubbock Cooper's got it, driving the lane, a shot up, no good. Godwin knocked it out of bounds cleanly, no foul call, but it will be Lubbock Cooper basketball. 3:48 left to play. Hobbs up by 9. Lubbock Cooper with a shot up, no good, and fighting for the rebound. It will be controlled by North, and
that'll be her 6th board of the ball game.
Cooper will have it. They kick it out to North. She takes a 3-point. Oh, shot and buries it. Wow, where did that come from? As that's 3 points. And now 36-30, Hobbs up by 6 points. And now I think it was Isler with the timeout. So just over 3.5 minutes left to play in this one. Hobbs Lady Eagles a 6-point lead. 36-30 your score. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball on the way.
Just call us if it's a ride you like. We'll take you there and bring you back.
Hobbs Express provides bus service throughout Hobbs. The bus system operates Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays, 7 to 4. Hobbs Express has an immediate opening for a CDL bus driver, offering great pay and benefits. Apply online at hobbsnm.org or call 397-9230 for more information. When you need transportation anywhere around Hobbs, think of Hobbs Express. Hobbs Express, 397-9290.
Welcome back to Tasker Arena. Lady Eagle basketball is on Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5 Facebook. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle and Jonathan Allen running camera for us, and we are here in the 4th quarter of what has been a close ball game. I mean, 6 points is the most I think that either team has had.
8 points.
8 points. That's right.
9 for Hobbs, yeah, at one point.
Lady Eagles were up by 9, and
then the three-pointer that got buried by North got it back to 6.
Shaved that down to 6 points. 36-30 your score. And Hobbs will have the ball out of the timeout. Inbounding, get it to Cepeda, running the point across timeline. Kicks it to Armitage. Armitage heading for the right corner. Back to Cepeda. Now back to Armitage. Armitage back to Cepeda. Now over to Manice on the left wing. Thinks about the three-pointer. Going to pass it, and it's blocked. And but goes out of bounds. It'll stay Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball. So it will be Manice to inbound to Cepeda. In front of the student section. Back to Manice, back to Cepeda. Now back to Manice. And a pass into the lane intended for Ross. She does, no, that was Hardison. Zaylee Hardison, yeah. Hardison ends up with it, but they call It's a Hobbs.
I think they called a jump ball, yeah.
Yeah, Hobbs. It will stay Hobbs ball. Cepeda inbounds to Manise. Manise out top of the arc, drives in. Tries to put up a shot. The ball pops straight up, and they're going to call. Will they get Campbell for the run-in? For the
Yeah, I think they're going to get her for the block.
I think so.
Yep,
so,
it'll be Hannah Campbell, her second personal. Just the first team foul on the Lady Pirates here in the fourth quarter, and it'll send Caitlin Muniz back to the line
and
for 2 more.
Caitlin has been to the line more than any other Lady Eagle in this ball game, and by halftime, all of her points in the game were from the line. So she will look to try to increase Hobbs' lead, and it rattles out. So
she's 50-50 from the line. Hobbs now just slightly under 50 from the free throw line.
And Hardison will go out for Hobbs. And who came in? Was that? I didn't see who came in. As Hardison went out. And the second one is up and good for Caitlin, 37-30. It's Lubbock Cooper driving just now across the timeline. Working against Ross. They pass it to Campbell, and just a little hook shot. Turn around hook. She gets it in, 37-32. Hobbs leading by 5. Manise now with the ball on the left wing. Passes to Ross. Ross over to Cepeda. Cepeda to Armitage in the right corner. Back to Cepeda. She pulls up just pulled up, and a little jumper from in front of the basket. It buries that. 39-32 now. 2:23 left to play in this game. Hobbs up by 7. A pass down to Osuji. Armitage bumps into her, no call, and then the ball up. And then they're going to call Godwin. Godwin with the foul as she put her hands up trying to get the ball behind Osuji, get out of her hands. So Godwin will be called for the foul, and it will put Osuji. Are they going to put it at the line?
Yep,
no,
they should.
One of the refs says it's on the floor.
Wow, I thought that was a shooting foul.
So it will be Lubbock Cooper to inbound. There's some discussion about that. And let's see, Malaya Castro back in for Lubbock Cooper. Inbound to her. She gets it right back. A 3-point attempt up from the left corner, no good. And Godwin will get the rebound. They leave it off for Manish. She'll cross the timeline, pass it to Armitage on the left wing. Leave it off for Cepeda. She's going to move that top of the arc. Pass it over to Ross on the right wing. Ross. Hobbs with a 7-point lead. The clock is their friend. They're going to burn a little bit of it here. 7 points. They get it to Ross. So she takes a 3-point shot from the right corner. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. Godwin's going to come up with it her second. And then a 3-point attempt by Manise from beyond the arc. No good. Hobbs with the rebound again.
Good job by Godwin? Ross to track it down over in the far right corner. But then they're going to get an offensive foul as Katie Godwin sends Osuji basically sliding out to half court. And I think just a little bit of frustration under there. And so her second quick personal, 4th team foul on Hobbs, and that'll be their 20th turnover of the game.
And 39-32, 7-point lead for Hobbs. 1:35 left to play. Lubbock Cooper driving down. North with a spin move, kicks it out to the right. Malaya Castro from the corner, no good. And, the rebound is Hobbs, and then a push foul. Osuji from behind.
Yeah, Muniz got blasted there.
Sends her skidding across the court. So Osuji with the foul.
I think Osuji just kind of returning the favor from a minute ago on her.
Probably, and so Hobbs will have it. It's on the floor. Bounce pass into Cepeda. Hobbs leading by 7. Cepeda in the backcourt still. Now crosses timeline. Bounce pass over to Rivera. Rivera back to Cepeda, and she puts it up and in. Nice give and go there. 41-32. Hobbs back up by 9. And Lubbock Cooper driving into the lane. I think they're going to get a reach foul by Hobbs.
Yeah, but they are emphatic that it was on the floor. So going to call that one on Corelli Rivera, her first personal, 5th team foul. But it will put Marshall at the line as that puts the Lady Pirates in the bonus.
41-32 your score, 1:02 left. Hobbs leading. Hobbs trailing at half by 4 points. Turned it around in the third quarter, and they haven't really looked back since. It's been a little back and forth, a little sloppy again in this fourth quarter a bit, but Hobbs playing better, and the first one is sunk.
So 9 points now in the game for Aubrielle Marshall, trying to get to double digits. She would be the first Lady Pirate if she makes it.
And she does. She sinks it. So she's got 10 points in the game now, 41-34, a 7-point game, under a minute left. And that is Rivera with the ball. The ball's loose. She controls it, passes to Ross. Ross trip hops through the lane and makes a nice left hook into the basket. And Ross with 2 more points in this one puts Hobbs up 43-34, a 9-point lead, 48 seconds left, and a timeout called.
Just and Ross now with 10 points.
Yeah, just a 30-second timeout. We'll leave it right here. We're almost through with this game, and the Lady Eagles with this with a 9-point lead. Woo! It's been a back and forth affair, kind of a tale of two halves too, as Lubbock Cooper really owned that first half, played better. But the Lady Eagles made adjustments, came out, and have played a much better second half. Not a perfect game, but certainly a better one. And the Lady Eagles were leading at the end of the third quarter, 31-25, and now they're up by 9 with less than a minute to play, 48 seconds, as a matter of fact, on the clock, with a 9-point lead. Out of the timeout, it will be Hobbs basketball, or will it?
Should be.
No, I think it is.
No, it's Cooper
Lubbock
ball.
Cooper ball. That's right. Lubbock Cooper's ball. They will inbound just to the right of the Hobbs basket. The right as we look at it. And Hobbs with good defensive pressure, but they get it into North. She will run the point, drive the lane, put up a shot. She doesn't make it, but she gets fouled.
They're going to get Godwin for her third personal, and of course in the bonus it was a shooting foul either way. So Crenshaw to the line, her first trip to the free throw line this evening.
That's the only prayer. This is going to be Lubbock Coopers. This is their game plan. They're going to try to draw fouls and try to get points from the free throw line. That didn't work out so good this time. A miss, but she'll get a second chance at it as Godwin comes out. Manice in and buries that one, though. So 43-35 is your score. And on the inbound, Lubbock Cooper stealing it away, trying for the ball. The ball up no good. Rivera with the rebound, and then
she loses it out of bounds, and so it'll go back to Cooper.
Yeah, right. So the teams just trade turnovers there. With 34 seconds on the clock now, Hobbs is still up by 8 points now. Lubbock Cooper will inbound, and now a timeout being called. So this is going to be, I think, just a 30-second.
No, it will be a full
30. So we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball coming up.
Yes! Strike! Good times, baby! Definitely good, healthy fun with family and friends is what you get at Bel Air Bowl, the only place to bowl for nearly 100 miles around. You can grab a snack and bowl, play pool, or even video arcade. They're the perfect place for a birthday party. Bel Air Bowl has got you covered and can make it happen. Find them on Facebook or Google Bel Air Bowl. They are located behind the Bel Air Shopping Center. Where we roll at Bel Air Bowl.
A wild swinging game. But Hobbs Lady Eagles looking like if they hang on, they're going to get the win against Lubbock Cooper in this one. With under a minute to play, Hobbs leading 43-35 over Lubbock Cooper, who led at the end of the first quarter and at halftime. And Hobbs has played a much better second half, and now with the 8-point lead, 34.1 seconds left on the clock. It's a lot of points for Lubbock Cooper to try to make up in that amount of time, but they will have the ball out of their timeout. They will inbound near the scorer's table in their end. They get it in. North driving the lane. Ball knocked loose. Lubbock Cooper manages to hang on to it. They're eating up clock, though. Hobbs again, good defensive pressure. Free for all on the floor, bodies and ball flying everywhere.
Yeah, and they're going to call a foul there on Hobbs going over the top while she was on the deck.
It says Navarro? Or no, it's going to be
they're going to say that actually Coach Isler got a timeout called.
Got the timeout before that. So Isler going to take another timeout with 18.1 seconds left.
Just
Cooper,
a 30 because that's all he's got left.
Yeah, Cooper is trailing by 8 seconds, and I'm kind of surprised at this timeout, although he's got it. So I guess why not take it as he's seeing, seeing some opportunity. I mean, what's in your playbook with you're down by 8 and you've got 18 seconds left on the clock, TJ?
Well, you've got to get 3 possessions, and that means you've got to find a way to get your 3-point shooters open. And obviously, he's got Castro, who's hit 1. He's got Crenshaw, who's hit 1. He's got Marshall, who's hit 2. And North, who's hit 1. So look for those 4 especially to be on the floor, and they're going to look to get one of them open, I would guess, probably on one of the wings, and then try and bury that, and then, if you can, get the turnover and do it again.
And the 5th player on the court is Osuji. They do inbound near midcourt by the scorer's table, bring it in, pass it off. Osuji now on the left wing, passing it off, driving in the lane, and again, Hobbs, good defensive pressure coming out with it. It's Rivera, no whistle. Now she gives it to Zepeda, and those seconds went quickly off the clock as Hobbs managed to just keep them occupied without any final shot. Lubbock Cooper will lose to the Hobbs Lady Eagles. 43-35 final score, an 8-point victory for Hobbs, and that's a good one since they were trailing by 4 at the half, but came out and played a great second half in this one. So we'll be back in just about a minute to wrap up things. It's Hobbs girls now 3-0 on the season, and they've got 5 more games after tonight between now and the Hobbs Holiday Tournament. And they're going to be up next in action on the 5th. They're going to be here at Tasker Arena against Pebble Hills, El Paso. We'll be back with your wrap-up coming up in just about 30 seconds to a minute here with more Lady Eagle basketball on Hobbs Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and Eagle 100.5 Facebook.
Listen up. You asked for it, you got it. Introducing all-in pricing from TDS. Get ultra-powerful 1 gig internet for just $49.99 a month for 2 years. No gimmicks, no gotchas. Plus, no contract, free installation, and a powerful Wi-Fi router included. All in? Oh yeah. Visit hellotds.com today. Internet speeds are up to and not guaranteed. Subject to availability. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
All right, welcome back to Tasker Arena as the Lady Eagles with a nice win on this one. Final score on this, they put them up. They had an 8-point victory, and with the stats, who's much faster and more accurate than I at this, and we need a quick wrap-up. We'll get to all of the scoring with TJ Miracle.
Well, thank you very much, Dawn. We will start with the visiting Cooper Lady Pirates. Their leading scorer tonight was number 12, Aubrielle Marshall. She had 10 points in the ballgame. Next up, Ashton North with 6 points. Brisa Crenshaw also with 6 points, 5 each for Hannah Campbell and Ada Osuji. Malaya Castro chipped in a 3-pointer. Their leading rebounder was Campbell. She had 8 in the ballgame, 28 rebounds as a team. For Cooper, they go 6 of 12 from the free throw line. They turn the ball over 24 times in the game. Get 11 in the first, 9 in the second, 5 in the third, and 10 in the fourth. That's where their 35 on the board comes from. Turning the page for your Hobbs Lady Eagle. 3 Lady Eagles in double figures tonight, led by Madison Zepeda. She chips in 17 points in the win. 11 points for Caselyn Muniz. 10 points for Zoe Ross, the 8th grader, getting into double figures. 4 points, Aliana Armitage. Then you had a point for Corelli Rivera. Leading rebounder tonight was Ross. She had 8. Armitage also with 8 in the game. Hobbs winning the rebounding battle. They have 39 collectively as a team. They go 50-50 from the free throw line, 9 of 18 overall. They turn the ball over 22 times on the evening. They get 8 points in the first, 7 in the second, 16 in the third, and 12 in that fourth and final quarter for their 43 on the board, Don.
All right, yeah, Lubbock Cooper leading 11-8 at the end of the first, leading at half 2016, but then Hobbs came back, made those adjustments. We talked about the fact they had kind of a slower, sloppier first half, a lot of turnovers, a lot of fouling, not creating a lot of scoring opportunities for themselves, second and third looks and so forth, and losing the rebounding battle. They came back and fixed a lot of that in that second half and played much better basketball, tighter. They went ahead. They were leading at the end of the third, 31-25, and then final score 43-35 for the Lady Eagles again.
Yeah, 28-15, scoring differential in the second half. That's a big difference.
It is. They fixed a lot of things, and that's great to see. That's what you want to see, knowing what you were doing wrong, and coaches pointing out, girls responding to the coaching, responding, better execution, coming from behind, knowing that you can do that is sometimes a lot better than a blowout win where you lead all the way. I think it's a great early lesson for the Lady Eagles and should give them confidence knowing that they can get down to a team and come back, make adjustments, play better, clean things up, execute better, and come out with the win. And that's exactly what they did.
Well, they certainly did, and congratulations to Coach Carpenter and his staff and the girls for coming from behind, getting that victory, and now you got to take a deep breath and get 6 days to do it again back against
That's
Pebble
right.
Hills. We're right back here next Friday night.
Right back here, and we'll have that game for you right here on Hobbs Sports YouTube. I'm not sure if the boys are playing that night or not.
They are. They're in a tournament. We don't know
Okay.
about timing yet.
Okay.
It'll either be on Hobbs Sports YouTube or Lee County News and Sports. One or
YouTube.
the other.
Okay, and HobbsAmerica.com and Eagle 100.5 Facebook. And the boys, when they play, are on Cool 95.7 Facebook. I'm Dawn Morgan. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Thanks to our sponsors, for TJ Miracle, and for doing color and stats, and for Jonathan Allen running camera. Let's say good evening. Thank you very much. I'm not sure who was actually monitoring for us tonight and communicating, but happy for that backup as well. I'm Dawn
Tiff
Morgan.
Reevy.
Thank you very much. And we will have more Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball coming up. Thank you for watching and listening. Good evening and safe travels to our friends from Lubbock Cooper. Hobbs Lady Eagles with the win, 3-0 on the season.